So I'm free to go until about like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
I don't know what that means.
So approximately 3.5 to 4. Well, at this point, 3 to 3.5 hours.
3 to 3.5 hours. Great. I can work with that. Hello, everybody.
I don't know why my brain keeps thinking that you know what my time is.
I don't even know what your time's in. So, okay. Hello, everybody who's here. Look, there would be more bees on the starting screen, but I ate them. Tank, they're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone. They're gone. There's no more bees. I ate them. There's only these bees. Around the cheese.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone. Okay. Let's... How dare you? How dare you?
No. It's not true.
It's not true. I'm the old one here. I am an ancient, crusty old man. Did I ever mention how I, just with no prompting whatsoever, having never talked to this pharmacy in my life, started receiving regular mail from them to me, asking if I needed home visits for eye tests for the over 60s.
Yeah.
They just went, hey, that person sounds old.
Yeah.
And just started
That'll
sending
happen.
me them.
Sounds about right. That has the same energy as, like, this picture I saw on the internet once of this person who was like, I got my eye test results. I don't think they were good. And it's just a picture of the notice, and it's in, like, the letters are literally, like, an inch high. Like, here are your test results for your vision test.
They're enormous.
Oh, no.
It's all in massive print. I see.
It's like, oh no. I don't think it's good, guys.
Sphere! Alright, alright, it's a magic sphere. And also also some dickhead. Alright, let's talk
Is that Tolfdir?
I don't remember. It's
Yeah, that's
Tolfdir.
Don't you have a Zalembic?
To see Skyrim still has
I do.
such fine people. You give an
Give
old
him his
man-
Zalembic.
How?
You look like you could use a hand. Because he'll give you a quest to be like, can you look from...
yes.
Yeah, there you go.
This is rather embarrassing, but it seems I've misplaced something. I seem to have misplaced
Fun
the
fact,
book I was
this is a recurring quest that
If you
never
happen
stops.
To see it, would you mind
I
bringing
see.
it to me?
He will just keep fucking losing it, and you can keep giving it back to
yes,
him,
there
and
it
he
is.
gives you a small
Thank
payment.
You so much.
Alright.
30 gold, and a lesser soul gem. So yeah, every time you do that, he'll give you a little bit of gold and a soul gem.
Cool.
The key to wards is that they take time to charge.
Therefore, I have no use
Not
for them.
long, but you
because they
can't
take a long
start
time.
casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after a moment or two. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained of your magical reserves. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before.
Yeah, that's a bad
If
sign.
you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before.
Yeah?
Ayleid, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer.
Oh, take
None of them are a
medicine,
match.
so it's fine.
Front,
I'm
front.
curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object. It practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything
What's up,
I've
Ancano?
seen before.
You fuck
Archmage
bitch.
Yaren is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll
This
have
is
more
the,
information.
this is a strictly anti-Ancano zone.
No, I
Yeah, we don't like your kind here.
Associate immediately.
And by your kind, we mean Thalmor.
We're
Well, I
involved
meant
in
Not high elves.
Onconos.
Yes.
Also
We
that.
don't like your, we don't like
This
Onconos
development
around
is
here.
that cannot wait.
No.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
No.
There is nothing I would rather. There's nothing I'd rather do less than come with you.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Absolutely don't.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college.
Probably because they're from the
More
Psijic
importantly,
Order.
I'd like
I
to know
don't know.
why he's asking for you specifically.
That's interesting.
Everyone
We're
knows
going
that
to go
I'm
have
the
a little
most
chat
important
to find
person
out
here.
exactly what it is he wants. I'll be the one asking the question.
No, you won't.
All you
I
need
will.
to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law.
The law is shit.
They have clashed
And
with
so
the
are you.
ordinary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Oh, they've clashed with the Aldmeri Dominion, have they? Oh, cool.
Oh.
I want to talk to them now.
Yeah, let's definitely
They
have
sound
a
like
word.
pretty cool dudes.
Yeah, they sound cool. Let's talk to them. In fact, yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're talking. Let's go talk to a Psijic Order member. That'd be great.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Why? You can't tell them to.
And he's gonna fuck off. Ah, there we go. I had to remove a sweater. I was too warm.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh, stealing ingredients time. Yes.
oh hey.
Or not,
What's up,
because
nerd?
they're in front of them.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief.
What, have some
The
shiny
situation
knives?
here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
Well, you know, that seems reasonable, considering it looks
I mean, that
like
seems reasonable, but you're clearly a pretty powerful wizard, man, so why don't you do it?
Well, yeah, that's a good question.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Ankana.
Do not
your former
associate me
associate.
with that
Nevertheless,
fuckhead.
my Order will not act directly.
Please.
You must
I mean, to be
take it on
fair-
yourself to do so.
He lives on an island in the middle of fuck all nowhere. It's not like he knows better.
As you may have learned,
We've been
this
attempting to
object,
reach you about your
the Eye,
carriage's
is
extended
immensely
warranty, says
powerful.
Zurist.
The world
Well,
is not ready for it. If it remains
hangs up.
here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
If only I was a protagonist.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Well,
Where are we
good
going?
thing you
it is as
found one
obscure
right
to us
here.
as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
The whomst?
Who?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is...
Oh man, you get to go talk to the
Something
forbidden thing in the cellar.
Oh.
I am unsure.
Oh yeah, I didn't go down there
He's
yet.
somewhere
I
within
did
the
intend
college.
to.
Nope.
Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help.
Yeah, you're gonna have
This
to fuck around
conversation
in,
requires a
in,
great
in
deal
the
of
naughty
effort
no
on
good
my
mage
part.
basement.
Cool.
Now, I'm afraid I must leave you.
I'm sure
We will
there's
continue
cool
to watch
things
over
down there,
and guide you as best we can.
like
There are.
like
It is within
spells
you
that make
to
fart
succeed.
noises
Never
and
forget that.
other things that they would have thrown out.
I'm sorry. Were you
Spells
about
that
to
make
say
fart
something?
noises, otherwise known as fart
What
rodaw.
is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
Hey, bye.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I really don't appreciate his hook nose.
I don't appreciate his
apologize if
anything.
I've offended
He looks
you
like a
in any way.
Romulan.
We
Oh
will
no,
see.
I mean that from the perspective of, villainous characters having hook noses in general.
Yeah, fair enough. That's not always good. That's not a good. I'm not
Stereotype.
I'm not a fan of physical attributes being associated with personality types.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit too phrenology-ish to me.
Well, yeah. There's also, what is it, hook noses in specific being very specifically like an anti-Semitic
Yeah.
stereotype. It's like, that don't feel good.
That don't feel good. Hey, they've all gone.
Can you steal yet?
They've all gone, I think.
Steal! Steal, steal, steal,
I'm
steal, steal, steal,
stealing
steal.
everything. It's
Hi, Talon.
all mine now. This all belongs to me. Hello,
You know-
Talon. I am stealing everything in this room because everyone's
sort of
just
odd.
left it.
Yeah. It's sort of odd, from a gardener's perspective,
There's a lot of
looking at this garden.
Yeah, it's a bit odd,
It's
isn't
like,
it?
yeah, like all of this shit's so impacted close together, and on the tree. There's a mushroom on the tree.
Ah, there is.
Did you get the mushroom?
I did not. And there's another one.
Detected. Hey,
Hey,
you don't see me.
you saw nothing.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Where were
okay,
we?
yeah. Now that we've stolen things and gotten away
potentially been
scot-
seen by a wizard.
Yeah, but we got away scot-free. You
Don't
didn't
worry
seem
about
to care. Anyway, we're going to talk about a person with people. So, here's people. Let's talk to them. I'm sure our learned librarian might know something.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? It's coming along slowly. I expect there will be some results soon.
Predictably, right after you need them.
All right.
Such as the nature of magic.
You can see me?
No.
But you can hear me, obviously. Something still isn't quite right. At least I'm making progress. There may be a matter in which your skills
Oh
could
no,
be useful.
I clicked
The
on
various
the
points
side
of
quest
focus for magic
automatically.
energies
Damn
around
it!
the college have become polluted and need cleansing.
What?
Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies.
You want me to stick
Go
my
to each
hand
focal point
in an energy
and remove
field
whatever
larger than my head?
impurities You may find there. Return the
What
gloves
kind
to
of
me
idiot
when
are
you've
you?
finished. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible
Oh, that's fine.
consequences. Use the gloves to clear the focal points.
Um.
Return to me when you have finished. I thought I made this rather clear.
You did, but it's a stupid idea, and so are you.
Until next time.
Remember, if a trainer is also a merchant, train with them first, and then,
And then
shop with them so that you get all your
afterwards.
money back.
Yeah? Well, I don't really have much to sell. So, I did a big selling of everything. Hello.
What's up, you cheating bitch?
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. It's not enough that you've stolen the spotlight with this eye thing. Now you're looking for the organ.
Oh, shut
I'm not
it.
sure what you're playing at, but you do well to remember your place around here.
What? Being a protagonist? Unlike you.
Okay, NPC.
Okay, bye.
Honestly, that feels like such a power move that you could do on somebody. When they start acting like self-important and shit, he's like, okay, NPC.
Yeah, I've
And
seen
just
that.
leave them.
I've seen that be done in. I've seen that be done in alt-right circles, and I don't like it.
Oh, I see. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, they take away everything fun. Hello.
Can you possibly help Jazargo?
Sure.
Jazargo has seen that Toftir likes you. You must be very skilled with magic, yes?
No.
Jazargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this?
Yeah. We all help each other.
Jazargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jazargo stand out as a mage.
Yeah, it's
But
pretty
Jazargo
good.
works so hard, there is no time to test these new
Oh.
spells. If you help with the testing, this will make learning easier.
Oh.
Jazargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no?
It's a terrible
You
plan.
tell Jazargo when you are ready.
But I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You can't resist, can you?
No.
Let's see. This one, I think. Jazargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak with a twist.
It's just gonna set me on fire,
It is
isn't it?
especially potent against the undead and should burn them to a
I
crisp in no
don't
time.
remember. But yeah, all of
Jazargo
his
gives you
spells
plenty
do
of the
something weird.
scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work.
Yay!
The what of what? No idea.
Okay.
If it is important, maybe Toftir knows. He seems to know a lot.
Fair.
Jazargo awaits word of how well his
Alright,
scrolls
when we come
work.
across any undead, we'll use them.
I need your help with something. Something private.
Nope.
Why does everybody need your help?
Goodbye. But the way that guy said it, I'm like, nope. I need your help with something private. No. Goodbye. Alright, let's find Tolfdir, I guess. He's fucked off somewhere. Let's find him. Ugh. No idea why that happened. I'm not even remotely tired. Okay. Berries!
Nom 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 nom.
Alright. Berries. Yeah. Ah, there's someone.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
You're in the college. You work for the college. What? College guard says, hey, you're the one from the college.
He just has default guard dialogue. Don't be mean.
I'm gonna be mean. Oh, thank you, Talon. Thank you for the subscription. With Prime. Which is great, because you're stealing Bezos' money and giving it to me. Which is wonderful.
Remember, stealing is always good in Minecraft.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old
I'm sure he's
man-
gonna be like, no, don't do it!
Yeah.
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness,
I
it's
sure
been
love
years
taking
since I've
Bezos'
spoken
money
with him.
away from
I
him.
suppose he's still down in the mid,
Yeah.
but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath
Well,
the
never mind then.
college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
Ooh.
Do you remember what I first told you? About how not being able to control magic could destroy you?
Yeah?
I didn't simply mean it could kill you. The Augur's accident is another very real type of a life destroyed. Well, it's been described as an accident. I can't imagine it was intentional. Something must have gone wrong, and he ended up in the state he's in now, fused to the energies that flow through the college.
Huh.
I've never felt it appropriate to ask him about it, about how that must feel. Or I suppose, if he can feel at all.
What kind of researcher are you?
Take care now.
Yeah,
You
he's
just go,
a dude.
Hey, I'll ask,
He's a
I'll just ask something. It might be a bit insensitive, but I'm quite curious. And you know, a wizard student, they'll get it. They'll understand.
So it's under one of these staircases.
Apples. Well, not this one.
Not that.
So
It might be the one on the other.
probably the other one. Just having a look.
It's always
around
the other
anyway.
one.
Hey.
Anyway.
There's some soul
Yeah, no.
gems on the table.
Yeah, no, the Augur have done. Maybe check.
There we go.
Yoink.
They're mine now.
Yeah, the Augur of Dunlane is
Hands
like,
to yourself.
just some fucking guy, just some mage who, like, did a magic really good and became magic.
Okay! He did a magic so much that he exploded and became magic.
Yeah, like, he's basically bound into this, like, thingy.
There's
one
way
of them.
There's
All
one.
right.
But, let's think about the other thing.
I don't... Yeah.
Let's stick our hands into magic.
Yeah, just get that one out of the way really quick.
No, not that one.
It's probably in miscellaneous.
Okay, probably. Yes. Alright, focal points of magic throughout the college.
Anyway.
I'm not seeing them. I'll put some gloves on. Maybe I need to do that.
Yeah, maybe you need to put the gloves on in order for them to show up.
Okay.
But yeah, no. He's basically bound into, like, a magic ritual circle thing at this point. Somewhere in the Naughty Mage basement.
Oh, hello. What? Wolfthread's
Like what?
enchantment is fortified by 40%. Performing a backward power attack where health is below 20% casts a blizzard spell. Cooldown 300%, increases frost resistance by 40%. Well, that's a lot of words.
Yeah. Oh, you have the... You have unique uniques, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, unique uniques makes it so that unique items like that actually have cool unique abilities that can't just be copied or done better with enchanting.
Neat.
Because in the default game, all that does is give you frost resistance.
Well, that's kind of underwhelming.
Yeah. A lot of the minor magic artifacts do that. Like Volendrung, the giant hammer that you get for that one Daedric quest, is just like, oh yeah! Yeah, it just power attacks, or, you know, it's just a real big hammer that does it good. But with unique uniques, it's like, oh, if you do a power attack with it, you basically commit the equivalent of a Fusro Daw on that person. It just has a fuck ton of knockback.
Where the fuck are these gloves? I assume they're enchanted.
I'm the wrong person to ask the question.
Well, you're a person who can look and find out. What are they?
Well, because it might be,
Might it be here? Yeah?
clutter?
Might it be in clutter? I don't know.
God, you need to clear out your...
Yeah, I do. I know I do. So actually, I was wrong when I said I didn't have stuff. I do.
You have so many. You have so many.
I have things. Alright, let's not do that. Let's go to the middle.
Yeah.
Because I can't find it, so let's just do this.
It's a quest item, so you won't be able to sell it.
That will help. So, Talan, you cheated once. At what?
Anyway, yeah, the Midden is, it's a place. It's just this giant fucking crypt full of shit. And, there's all sorts of fun goodies to be found in a wizard's naughty basement. Some are good, some are bad. There's really nothing to do but explore a bunch.
Okay.
Like, you know how you see that there's a quest marker blatantly, like, at the bottom, yeah?
Yeah, it's just get there.
That's where you're eventually going, so just, you know, take the scenic route. There's a bunch of shit in here. For the curious mind.
A skull! Some ribs!
They've got skeletons in their closet. Literally.
I would... And that's
That's
just
the
go,
other.
just
That's the
stop.
other way out.
So,
Okay.
Dog!
Dog. Dog.
Thank you. Thank you, dog.
Also, the skeletons hanging up along the wall.
Yeah, because,
Yeah, don't worry about
that's just a thing that they have.
it. Here in the mage naughty basement. Tesho. So, fun fact, we figured it out. The reason some of the skulls are called that is just because it's a translation error with Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim just
It's like
sometimes goes, skulls are in different languages.
It just sometimes go, yeah, skulls are in Italian, right? Because Tescio is Italian for skull. Oh no.
There's just oil there.
You know, I feel like if it's actively flowing like that, it should be a bigger pool than that. But what do I know?
Yeah, you would have thought it'd be bigger and kind of everywhere. But okay.
That's another way down.
Okay, let's see if we can find something that
Yeah.
isn't the way down. Oh.
Oh, look at all this spaghetti.
Yeah.
We found the spaghetti eating chair. Oh, I
And
don't
the
like
spaghetti
this.
bed.
Spaghetti. The spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
The spaghetti.
Yep.
I hear a wisp.
You do. It's there. Oh no, that's a skeleton.
That's a Draugr.
No, it's a Draugr.
Oh hey, undead. You can use that cloak spell.
Yeah, let's get that spell. Let's get the spell. It definitely won't have anything bad happen to me at all.
Kind of did a cheat loop where smithing and enchanting building both of them until I made just arrows that did 5.0 E24 damage. Yep.
5 to the 24 damage. I see.
Yep. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that back before they instituted the level cap on how big you could boost your big boy enchantments.
Salt.
There's a way to kind of get around it, or at least there was. U-Sleep fixes it.
Ooh, salt.
Because enchanting was erroneously also tied to your restoration level.
What?
So you could make enchantments that boosted your restoration, and it would also boost your enchanting power. So then you could use that to make bigger enchantments.
Ooh.
It was very dumb.
Torchbug stuff. Cool.
I'll kill you if I have
Okay. There's Draugr over this side. Maybe I can get to the other side through here. Oh, more salt. Miko is injured. Ah, there you are. Neat.
Neat.
Alright.
I think that's the naughty thing. It's not the midden, or it's not the dude. But hold on. Go back and look at that thing behind you when you have a minute.
Ow. What's
Ouch.
hitting me?
Lydia's hitting you because you set her on fire.
Oh, I see.
Prepared to die.
Yeah, flame cloak spells don't distinguish between friend or foe. Oh no, Lydia, haha, don't do that. This is why I don't deal with Lydia.
Well. Peace is dead. Oh! That's saved here. Oh, right when we came in.
Yeah, where you came in. So you're gonna have to go find all those juicy treats again.
Alright, how terrible. I will enjoy them again.
Exactly.
Ooh, leather strips. I didn't notice those last time. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go for the Draugr that are jumping down, because then Lydia won't be able to follow me. Stuff. Alright, so if I just jump out. And get the scroll. Door. Where's the dragon? There they are.
Alright, don't let them get close. It's too bad you don't have an option to just preemptively cancel these effects.
Yeah, it'd be nice just to go, hey, spell off.
Clap on. Clap off. Imagine a spell that you actually do that. Oh, there was salt. There was salt on the rack. There.
Salt!
Salt.
Ooh. Alright. Wait. Oh, can't pick that up. I want to take the hoe. Oh, thank you for resubscribing, Sentient Cookie.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Have a drink.
And I must now hydrate. This is okay.
Oh,
And
I
stretch.
have to hydrate too.
And I also have to stretch.
Save.
And save. You're actually correct. I do need to do that.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's...
Strange.
Alright, let me get... What have I got here today? Mountain Dew Baja Mango Jam.
Baja Mango Jam?
Yeah. That's what I seem to have here. Baja Mango Jam. Right.
Hey, guess what else it's time for?
What? No! Well, I'm glad I got the stretch first. Right. Hopefully my stuff will actually work for it today.
Let's find out.
Yes, it's working.
I will do whatever it is.
It's push-ups. It's 10 push-ups.
10 push-ups. Okay, I'll be right back,
So will
y'all.
I.
Barber. I'm back. See, it's self-flagellation when it's self-flagellation when I redeem that while I'm on stream because I do whatever happens too.
Oh, you're gonna not like the other one then. Right. Back to the main screen. Okay. Salts! Fire salts! And a ruby! Atronach Forge Manual?
Oh yeah, that's that cool skull thing that you found before you died.
Ah. Salts makes a flame. Frost salts with sapphire make frost. Void salts and amethyst makes a storm. Okay. Ooh.
But those they will attack you.
Yes, that seems like not a great idea.
Especially because you have to consume a salt and a gemstone.
Yeah.
And yet you only get a salt back.
Yeah, I could make much more use of just having them.
That it does have a lot of other recipes. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but it does have a bunch of recipes of varying use. Like, varying usefulness.
Yeah, well, from what you're saying, the summon Atronach's one is not one of the useful ones.
Yeah, it's not. But it's like, I think you can do certain, like, you can do certain exchanges with, like, soul gems to get items that are actually worth it. You know, minor items, but items.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up. Actually, I can do that right now.
You can.
I need to...
Then do that, then do that.
Okay. What was it called?
Oh, you mean the thing?
Yeah, the thing.
I've got the book still, I think. I think I took it.
Like the Soul Forge, right? Or something like that? Atronach Forge, there we go.
Atronach Forge, that's what it was. Because that's all they know, that's all they've worked out it does. So that's what they called it.
There's a bunch of recipes, if memory serves correctly, though. 31 different Atronach Forge recipes.
Oh, are any of them good?
As well as the 3 that are in the manual.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Ooh, you can get, a staff that will summon either of those, you know, any of those Atronachs.
Mm-hmm.
So a flame Atronach staff, you know, frost Atronach staff, etc., etc.
That generally seems helpful, but not really for me.
Yeah. You can get scrolls that do the same thing. You can get tomes that do the same thing. So basically a way to learn the spells for those if you don't have them already.
Let's have a look. Summon they would be, right? Or...
I think it's literally just Frost Atronach or whatever.
Oh, right, okay. No. No. And... No.
No.
I don't have any of them.
So that would be a way to get them if you can't find something else.
I might as well have them free. How do they do that?
Let's see. Well, it's not really for quote-unquote free. Okay, so it requires... to get the tome, which...
Yeah.
Okay. You will need... For Flame Atronach Tome, you will need a fire salt, a ruined book, and a dragon's tongue flower.
Well,
and a bear
I
pelt?
don't...
Yeah, and a bear pelt.
Well, I may have most of that. I don't think I have ruined books, though.
Yeah.
To get some ruined books and come back later.
Yeah, but each of them will have, like... There's an entire wiki page with...
Alright, I'll sort that out later on.
Yeah.
Ooh, a dark
Tome... So, Tome Soul Trap. Ooh, you can get Daedric equipment if you don't want to get your smithing out.
I do want to get my smithing
The cost
up.
is quite high. It's basically a way to get Daedric level equipment without
getting smithing.
Without getting smithing, yeah.
Well, I do want to get smithing, so I like smithing.
So remember, you need to go deeper. You gotta do the thing. If you have a human heart and a black soul gem, you can get a Daedric heart.
I ate the last human heart I got, and I haven't found another.
Have you done that quest with Vermina? The Daedric quest with Vermina?
I don't think so.
That's the one in Dawnstar with the nightmares.
Teshio.
Oh, I'm sure that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a great sign. I'm sure that is absolutely fine.
I'm gonna send you the. Anyway.
Yeah, I can sort that out at another time.
Yeah, you have it for later now.
Yeah.
That's what matters. Anyway. What was I talking about?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Daedric quest with Vermina, which is you get it once you're level 10. You can get it once you're level 10. You go to Dawnstar, and people are like, "Oh, we have nightmares," and then you deal with it. If you go through with doing that, there's at some point while doing that. Hey.
Oh, hello, I'm dead.
Hey. Oh, that was very fun. What happened there?
Yeah.
That was very cool and fun. What happened there?
It was.
I like the one that's ominously waiting in the doorway for you.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Okay, hold on, Miko. Wait here.
Good dog. You have to remember to come back for him.
Yes, my thing.
Wait here.
I will remain on guard here.
I'm only going down the stairs and then coming back.
Man. Anyway, what's up?
I'm gonna set these. I'm just gonna set this guy on fire with a scroll. And then hopefully. Hopefully there's another one. Yeah! Done!
Bones.
A lot of bones. Now let's have this spell run out, please.
Yep. I forgot what I was talking about again before I got distracted by fire. Fuck.
You were talking about Vermina's questline.
Vermina's questline, right. If you go do that, it's like, oh, go in this tower that's been sealed for like 100 years, and there's a giant alchemy lab with 5 billion ingredients.
Skelettero.
Oh, there's more translation error. Anyway. Yeah. So it's honestly a very good way to get a ton of alchemy ingredients early, because they give you shit like Daedra hearts and shit like that. It's real nice.
Come, dog.
I've been waiting for you. As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
What about that time you killed me in an alternate timeline? That wasn't very protective, was it?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Well, you can't blame people for what they do in alternative timelines. Hey! Alchemy increase.
Delicious.
Take that. Sell it later. Yes. Skeleton, give me those things. More things. Ah, this place is not good. There's a lot of physics.
Yeah. There's a lot of physics happening right now on your screen.
Teshio, I'll take that. I'm trying to be careful that I don't get absolutely, like, physicsed into death.
Boned.
Yeah, okay, that's a much better way of putting it.
They think the Joker pulled a boner. I'll show them how many boners the Joker can pull. I love that fucking comic frame. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah, I do.
right?
Why wouldn't you love
Good.
that? I know what you're talking about. I've
Oh, that's not.
I've read Super Dickory. I know what that is.
Man, fucking Super Dickory. What a wonderful website.
Alright, what a lovely looking place.
Very ambient.
Yeah, there's an ambience here for sure.
Really, the way that lamplight is doing the thing behind you is really like Midden incident report. Hello.
This students were found in the Midden this morning. Dead, as expected. None of us bothered keeping a detect life charm for the search at this point.
Wow.
Who'd do that? The bodies were found together, each suffering the same deformities, peeled and bubbling skin on the arms and face. Conjurer's burn, as is commonly referred to around the college. Little doubt they were attempting a summoning ritual well beyond their capabilities. Whoa! The relic nearby put
how quirky and hilarious.
Any doubt in this theory to rest. I admit I've never seen one like it. A large, segmented sculpture of a gauntlet, a Daedric sigil. Oh,
bit.
Again, blazing.
I think that's the Daedric O, if memory serves correctly.
On the palm, attempts to move it were in vain. I must show it to Archmage Sidoth during his upcoming visit. Perhaps he'll know more. Wink, wink. While we couldn't move the relic, I was able to pry 4 rings from it.
Rings. The fact that it's in quotation marks.
Yeah, that's really suspicious. I'm sure there's a connection.
Cock rings.
I'm sure there's a connection between them and the ritual the students were attempting. I'll store these in the Arcanium.
Store these in the Arcanium.
We can consult with the Conjuration Master to learn more.
Now
a key.
Investigator's key. Nice, nice. I think that might be how you. Oh, he's dead, Jim.
Oh.
So. Oh.
Oh.
I think, if memory serves correctly, you have to find all the rings and put them on the thing, and you'll be able to talk to the guy.
Yeah, I think
this is how you talk to the guy.
I think that's what I have to do.
Which means that you're gonna have to go back upstairs, find that shit. I'll get the antler. Oh, that's a Canis root. Okay.
And there's nothing in there.
Oh, don't forget the goat hide.
Oh, so go. Oh, there is.
I'm sorry, I have 5 dots in perception, and it's everybody's problem, really.
What's
up, nerd?
Skeleton? Ow. Dog!
Oh, the goat. Oh, the goat. Anyway.
What are these skeletons eating?
Oh, there's a money underneath that axe.
There is. Oh.
Bling.
Bling.
I admire your restraint in not taking the skulls. Oh, Urist.
Oh, I take them if they're Teshio.
Yeah.
I'll have a big...
Which is a weird translation error that Skyrim occasionally has, where things will randomly be in Italian. It's usually skulls.
Yeah, I have seen skeletons with it, though.
Yep.
Like skeleton corpses.
Don't worry about it.
I've seen that. Definitely no spiders down here.
There's no way.
Sentient cookie, I do not box elves.
Oh, there's a spoober.
Oh,
it's always the giant spoobers with fucking fantasy settings, huh? It's always giant spoobers.
Did you ever see the arachnophobia settings in that game made by Obsidian where you're really tiny people in a garden?
Grounded?
Grounded. Did you see the arachnophobia options in that game? They are incredible.
No, because I don't have.
They are incredible. There's like degrees of how spider-like the spiders are, which goes all the way down to they are a sphere. It's wonderful. I love it.
They're just blobs.
Yeah, they're just blobs. The entire spideriness of them is gone. And now they are a floating orb.
A floating orb.
Or
Kind of reminds me of oh god, I don't remember the name of it. It was this little indie game where it's like it was a puzzle platformer where you were a spider, like a jumping spider.
oh, I know the one.
And yeah, and they have an arachnophobia setting where you're just a little blob.
God, this snow shovel's getting ridiculous. Like, hugely better than anything else I've got.
Well, it's probably because you have a lot of points in two-handed at the
I
point.
do. Like, I'd probably be a lot better off if I used, like, a weapon. But why would I do that? I don't understand why anybody would suggest that I use something that isn't this shovel.
Are you saying that if anybody has the suggestion to use anything other than the shovel, they can take it and shove it?
Yes!
I thought that loot was a really weirdly cut out heart for a
But
second.
no, it's a loot, which, you know,
I know.
could be someone's heart. And underneath the heart is potatoes!
As it should be, really. I know there's a lot of room for potatoes in my heart.
How big is that? How big is... must be a pretty big heart.
Metaphorically.
Oh, that's less interesting. I was hoping I'd come across... Oh, a pitchfork!
A pitchfork?
I hope I can make something out of that. A web sack? Oh, it's a skeever. Nah, nothing there. Oh. Okay. Did we want to go back up for the stuff that's... Is the stuff here, or is it in the college or something?
I think it's in the college.
Alright, out we go.
Yeah, if memory serves correctly, you have to find the 4 rings and put them on
Then go back, put them on
and
the
there'll
thing.
be a little puzzle for what ring goes on what finger. And then you do it, and then if you do it right, you can talk to the guy. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Pitman says that the orbs are still orbs with eyes, which still freaks out one of their friends. One person, their roommates, watched has issues with the orbs because they're orbs with eyes. Yeah, okay, fair. Maybe they should just remove the eyes as well.
This is just an outlook.
Aha!
Aha.
We have a way.
Where are you?
I don't know. Let's look at the map. I'm
I
here.
see.
The college
You're
is
sort
there.
of down. I guess this was the secret way out for people to sneak out. Back when there was city here.
Oh, there's a route this way, I think.
See where it takes?
Yeah, this is okay.
This is where people go for a smoke, I suppose, like a wizard
wait.
smoke.
Get back!
Uh-oh.
Get back here! I saw it.
Your face.
I saw it.
Get in there. Get in there.
Yes.
It's a wizard rock. Yes.
I'm in. I can see the smooth rock inside.
That's just dirt.
What is dirt?
It's literally
What
just the
rock?
dirt texture, like the snowy dirt texture. Also, is the snow going sideways while you're in here?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The snow is heading towards it.
It's going towards the ground.
Yeah. It's going towards the ground. And that's the ground.
Because that's literally how the rendering engine works.
Yeah, so that's
this
what's
game.
happening.
Wherever ground is, that is where the water goes.
I hope I have brought some joy to your day.
A little bit, yeah.
Good.
Just a little bit.
Good.
It's wonderful.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Ah.
Alright. It's got a river. Let's follow it. That usually does something. Oh, hello. Oh, I was hoping that was
That's
all,
not-
but it's
that's
not.
That's not anything interesting. Oh,
Spiky grass. Oh, alright, it's a grass
that's
pod.
alchemy shit.
Well, I'll take alchemy shit.
Nom nom.
Oh, there's something over there, which is alchemy. Something.
Barnacles.
Slaughterfish egg nest.
Oh, it's slaughterfish eggs. Okay.
Yeah, have them. And barnacles.
Do you ever... There's the barnacles. Do you ever think about the fact that in SpongeBob, they say, oh, barnacles, as, like, you know, a substitute for swearing because it's a kid's show?
No!
And then you think about the...
No! It was just about to be ad break as well! Ah!
Now you get to do the Wheel of Suffering in time for ad break.
Oh, God!
Let's fucking go, George.
Alright, let's do it. We're doing it, right. Off we go.
Wheel of Suffering.
Push-ups again! It's push-ups
arm.
again!
I'll be back.
We're doing it!
I return. So now this is my stream. My stream now.
No! It's Captain George's stream! Har har! Also, I seem to have a red cap on my shoulder.
It happens to the best of us.
No, it doesn't.
Are you saying you aren't the best of us, Captain George?
No, I am not. Why else would I be here inside a lighthouse by myself? Only...
Well, you're not by yourself, I'm here.
Usually by myself. In a lighthouse, with no one around, occasionally being talked to by weird groups of people, here just to hear
by wandering
weird
spirits.
Stories, and then they go away, leave me here again. It's unfortunate. No, I am not married to the light. I was married to the sea, but it turns out the sea kind of is married to every mariner, and I wasn't quite up, that wasn't really disclosed when the relationship began. So
it's as if the ocean really likes seamen. It's true. The ocean likes seamen.
And he's gone. He's left.
I'm glad I could ruin everything again.
Clam meat. Clams. Clams. More clams.
Oh, you're only allowed to harvest those at a particular angle.
Ah!
Hello. Did I get you? Did I get you? Well, he's gonna fuck up. Bye.
Bye.
Honestly, that was the smartest thing that wolf could have done.
Yeah. Anyway, that kind of reminds me of this bug I once had. I sadly wasn't like, I didn't have recording software at the time or anything, so, and I've never been able to have.
It's just kind of it got lost to time.
Yeah, I've never had this replicated. It was in Assassin's Creed 4. Ooh, it was while in combat.
Is that wolf still in combat with you?
No, they're not now.
Not anymore.
Anyway, I was just in Assassin's Creed 4, wandering just about on a desert island, and I came across a skeleton lying on the floor, and then, just out of fucking nowhere, a dog leapt out of the ribcage and ran into the sea. never to be seen again. Something's here. Oh! A bear! It's running away.
Bear.
It's run away.
Bear. You can't bear it.
Ah! That looks like a direction. The bear couldn't bear to be with us any longer.
It found existence unbearable.
No, trust me, I can do a lot of bear jokes. I really can.
Are you asking me to put this on pause?
No. I am not. I want you to continue. As long as there are bears.
A barrage of puns.
As long as you can bear to.
Are you sure some of my bear puns can get positively Ursinine?
Yeah, I think that's. There's no problem.
I said that to someone in person once and they slapped me.
Well, that was terribly rude of them. How did you get up here?
How did you get up here, Lydia? What are you doing? Dog.
Okay, so my companions teleport. This is good to know.
They do. They do teleport.
Yeah.
It's true.
Spirits. Alright, where am I going? I've gone extremely the wrong direction.
You sure did.
Right, I'm just fast traveling. Fuck it. I am being asked, what is the black space?
The black space of what?
I don't know. I probably missed when this comment happened. It was probably relevant to something at the time. Right.
On the wheel. Oh, what's the black space on the wheel?
Oh, the black space on the wheel. I'm not telling anybody. Until it happens.
Something mystical and magical will happen.
Yeah, it's a mystery. The only thing I've said about it, and I will say again, is it will require me to do a different stream at a later time. It won't have an immediate effect.
What?
This better be good. We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
Now! Oh god. Yeah, I know. This is all my own fault for adding the option. But, well...
It's fine.
Right, college. Here we are. We're back. There's a scary orb. Okay, we need to look for rings. Oh, hello. Holes.
Hole. You go in the... You cannot go in the hole.
No. I don't even know what these are for. They're just holes. Alright. I've looked at some holes. And thoroughly failed to go in them.
Yep. Not allowed. Were you...
Archmage's
Where did
quarters.
the thing say? It was in the Archmage's quarters, right?
I will assume so.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. It's fine. Hello.
Yeah, you got... Oh, here we are. Now you have a key that should allow you to unlock something.
Yeah.
What's up, nerd? Hello? Nope.
Nope. No, 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 no. No.
No.
No. Ah, cheese. But I can get all the cheese I want.
No?
Oh. Oh, baby.
Yoink.
Mine. Oh, is there anything I can eat? Yes. Oh, wait, no, those were good. I'm wearing them.
Check your thingy.
Oh.
The book that
Steal
you got.
that nern root.
Mmm.
And that. And that.
Taproot.
And that.
Just steal everything, really. Oh, look at all these things.
What are these lovely things? Oh, this is true. Right, I'm gonna take them if I'm gonna use them. That could be good. No. Yes.
Boink. Look at all these ingredients.
That's just food. And it's not good food because I make good food. The game doesn't make good food. I do.
It's true.
Yeah, which is both true in and out of game. I've got like what? 3 different pinned posts of my roasts on the Pank's food channel? Like
Something like that, I
posts
don't know.
only started getting pinned in there because of my roasts.
Delicious. I want a roast. I'm hungry now.
Well,
that's not actually true.
That's not, yeah, that's not true.
I mean, I'm always hungry. A
Oh,
red
hello.
cap is always hungry.
That's a lot of nice soul gems. Hey, Lydia,
Still here.
take these.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I mean, you don't have to sound so excited about it.
Alright, me. Give me the soul gems. They're in here, I think. Soul gems. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at that book again. I don't remember. Okay. It was a thing. Did I not take it? Oh, no, no, there it is.
There it is.
Ah! No, I gave it to Lydia. Come back.
Is there anything else?
Midden, report.
You might also have to just, like, talk to the Archmage and be like, yo, I need this shit. It's, like, near the end of it.
Yeah. Arcanium! We're in the wrong place!
Okay.
Alright, so we finished. We just stole all this. Oh, that's this way. Just stole all this stuff and left because we went into the wrong room.
Yeah.
Right. Right, here we are. Let's see if we can find a thing. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Ah. What? Hold on. Oh, I have the key. Ring, 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 ring. No one's here, actually. Okay. Is anyone here? No. Oh. That was the only thing I could open. Alright. Alright, back to the midden, I guess.
We'll figure it out.
Did
you get the rings?
I got the rings. I got all the rings. No! No!
Oh, nasty.
Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm guessing
You should know I'm going to bully.
The rings are in here, aren't they? I did take them. I definitely took them. I just don't know where they are.
They might be wearable.
Ring of something something, probably?
It's been a long time since I did this quest. Fuck if I remember.
No. Well, I did take them. I definitely took them, so whatever. Right. Now that I have walked outside this room... Wheel! Crunches!
Crunches? Okay.
Crunches.
I'll be back.
Hello. Hello, everyone. You did this to me.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I have returned.
Wow. Yeah.
If you heard me swear
We did.
briefly, that's that's because when I was getting up, my glasses smacked into my chair really good.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right. Nope. It's not this way, it's the other
Hi,
way.
Uzi.
Hi, Uzi. This way.
I am mildly slow at crunches.
I am not good at anything, but, you know.
Well, I mean, because, you know, the way you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to only use your abs, so...
Yeah.
You're not supposed to use your lower back muscles, so I take the time to make sure I do them properly.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh.
Eh.
Well, something happened to them, all right.
They got shadow-catted into the wall.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments.
Huh.
It requires a key to open.
Persist. Very well. You may enter.
It's the guy! What's up, nerd?
Oh, looks like I can talk to them without doing the rings.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what the rings thing does. It does something, I don't remember what it does.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek. What you seek.
No, they just told me to see you.
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume.
What an anti-intellectualist way of thinking.
You seek meaning. Shelter in knowledge.
Remember, kids, knowledge is power and power corrupts, so study hard and be evil.
Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
I've never been a subscriber to that viewpoint. Well, I may have at one point, but my views changed.
Meh.
I'm more of the opinion
I'm joking.
I'm more of the opinion that power reveals.
Yeah.
It shows you for what you are.
They're I don't know. There are very certainly people who were good, and then they got some amount of power, and then became a shitbag.
That's what I mean. They were shitbags, just deep down.
Through very different questions.
I mean, I'm not to deny that corruption exists, because it surely does.
Pushed towards something.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm just not saying that power is a definitive corruptor.
One untraveled by many.
No, but it is also very difficult to handle responsibly.
Oh, yeah.
I will tell you what you need to know.
And unfortunately, many of the people who are attracted to it are precisely the people who shouldn't have it.
Oh, yes. That's true.
You...
Those who are hungry for power typically shouldn't have it.
More about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware.
I'm sorry, this thing's been saying stuff to me, and I don't know.
Events now spark quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Cool. Alright. I just didn't go here last time, it seems. Okay.
Nope.
Well, let's still do some rings.
And then just slam a high five on the palm of that thing.
This is the wrong way. I already went that way. This way. Just slap the gauntlet hand's ass. Bueno. Here we are.
Bueno.
Do nothing. Because I don't... let's look at the... they all... Alright.
Oh, they have names.
Treoy's ring, Katarina's ring, Plithkin's ring, Baldwin's ring. Okay, let's look at these rings. Yeah. Not here. Must be in a different section. Let's just look in the everything.
Yeah.
Baldwin's ornamental ring.
They don't do anything.
Blue.
I don't even know what slapping a high five on that thing even does. It might summon a Daedra or something.
I'll be like, hey, Daedra. Want to make out?
I don't know if it'll be interested in that.
Oh, they had said it and then it would tell me no. And I would respect that decision. Anyway. Okay. I'm gonna put that as a favorite so that I can find it again easily later.
You're not gonna put all the rings on there?
I mean, I don't know where to put them.
I think it just says place it. Oh, I see. It may just not let you put it on there. I see. Isn't this a clever puzzle?
The puzzle of not being a puzzle, you mean?
Yeah. It should just flip you off if you do that. Like, if you get it wrong, it just flips you off.
Hello, skulls.
Hello?
Hey, we're at Eastbourne College, the Midden.
I was beginning to think the day would never come. So,
Sir, you're speaking with like a mouthful of water.
Also, look at those pants.
Yeah, he's literally just in Alakir clothing.
Are trapped in oblivion, all the same, and here I stay. Where I belong is back aboard my ship.
He's a pirate, Daedra?
Pirate Daedra, fuck it, why not?
No hope of defeating me, pup. Don't bother. Why not broker a bargain instead?
Well, that seems like a terrible idea. I'm listening.
Those kids are dead anyway. Killing me.
See, now that you've said that, I know for a fact they're alive.
I, on the other hand, have done quite a bit with my time on Mundus. Release me.
Oh, alright, I'll kill you then.
A bit of my wealth with you.
Time to die.
How could I even release you?
Years back, I had to ferret away some booty.
I do hope I have a way to say fuck off after he's talked to me for a bit.
Off the coast. Good plunder. But we needed to travel, right? We stashed what we couldn't carry. And I hid it with a trick I know.
It's just a stash, isn't it?
In the right direction. And we'll each go our separate ways. Names have power, lad. You should know by now. Just say.
I get the feeling that if you do that, he just attacks.
Yeah, that's a good chance.
Which means you just fight and kill him anyway. Bye, bitch.
Clever try, Scab, but it won't be that easy. You meet your end.
Thanks for telling me where your treasure is, dumbass. They were expecting you to fight this man with a wizard!
Fortunately, no. You fought me as the glorious Topham Hatt Spade Master and Wizard.
Man.
Aha!
And Wizard.
Daedra Hart,
man.
Red Guard Boots, 2 scimitars.
I hope someone fucking clips that. That was really good.
God, that was excellent. What a fucking bitch. He can't do a damn thing. Wow, he was so bad. He was very useless.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of made that fight expecting you to be a wizard.
Yeah.
And to not have armor.
Yeah, well, I did. And, I did. He didn't! He didn't, he just had clothes! Alright, we did that. Alright, we're leaving now. Wow. They were building that up so much. They just milked that so much for like, oh, this is gonna be really difficult.
And then it just, you just obliterate.
I just hit him twice
and
he was dead. Just dead? Alright, let's get out of here.
I'm clipping it right now.
Alright, well, as long as someone is. Ooze.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's doing it. It's doing it right now.
Cool. Alright. We're out of the mid.
There we go. There we go. I had to be quiet so that I could actually make out what was words on the clip.
Yeah, fair enough.
Versus things and furthermores.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Hello.
I'm not
Maynard.
sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Nobody can tell they got
Really?
stuck in the frozen time.
Well, yeah, they were in frozen time. There was no time
It's
for
like
them
frozen-
to think that they were frozen in time.
Exactly, it's like frozen time. It's like frozen fruit juice from concentrate.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
He's stanky legging a
How do you
little
know
bit.
of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that.
Wow, did that...
I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning
Damn.
the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything?
I don't know if it showed
I'm
up on
quite
stream, but it
pleased with
definitely...
your
My
progress
my
here.
avatar definitely
You've
showed
certainly
it.
proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done.
Well,
This
okay,
circlet
so,
once proved invaluable
new
to
canon
me.
fact,
I
floating
hope it
head,
can be of use to you
Bad
now.
Space King farts out of his mouth. Mage's circlet. Hey, have a look at that.
Eh, it's fine.
Let's have a look at that. What did it do?
What'd it
It's
do?
not a thing! Oh no, M. How did I forget the alphabet? What is wrong with
It
me?
happens. It happens to the best of us,
Increase your
really.
magicka by 45 points, mana regeneration +9 for every 100 seconds, every 10 seconds if not in combat. I prefer my flowers.
Yeah.
Because
like
they're
magic and
flowers.
regeneration is really good when you're not in combat. It's like, but combat's...
But combat is where I want it. That's where I want it. That's where I want the regeneration. Okay, I forgot what else he said to do. What else?
I'm sure it's in your quest log.
Yeah. Speak with Mirabelle.
Speak with Mirabelle.
Irvine. Okay. Also, still need to stick my hands into some energy fields.
As soon as you figure out where the fuck your gloves are.
Yeah.
Go away, Ankano. I don't want to talk to you.
Fuck off.
I don't want to remember you exist.
Oh, soon he won't he? Because there will be an opportunity, I guess, later on.
Hee.
I mean, I don't know, because I've not done this, but I assume I'll get to stab him. Upstairs.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Well, I didn't.
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it. Though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you.
Exactly where it is.
I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it.
Who?
They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
What?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why.
Okay, so when we get there, we're gonna find a bunch of dead wizards.
There's a chance they might be in Mzulft
Or
yet.
we'll have to kill
Just
a bunch
don't
of
expect
wizards.
them to be cooperative.
And then we'll find dead wizards.
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of
Used
things.
by Magnus Magnuson.
I believe I've heard it said that
Former
it's the
host.
only
Magnus
thing
Magnuson
that
McManus.
can contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
It's true, a wizard's staff is his pride and joy. Usually there's a knob on the end.
Mmm. Polish it daily.
That's a song that back in the live stream days, Pink had that on their offline loop. It was a
I
song
see.
called "The Wizard's Staff Has a Knob on the End,"
Oh dear.
and it's just nothing but euphemisms for dicks.
Of course. What else should music be for?
I don't know. It could also be euphemisms about boobs or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Genitalia.
Genitalia and areas which can be involved in erotic pleasure of any kind. So that's everything, really.
Yeah.
So a song's about anything. There we go. We've defined music. Call academia immediately. What?
Nani? The fuck?
What?
That's been there for a while.
It is. It's still here.
That's a projectile of some kind. I think that's supposed to be an ice spike.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks like it. Berries. Alright, we're going to a place. Where does the map say we have to go? Oh, God.
Anyway.
Yeah. Alright. This way. Aha!
Aha!
So, we need to get...
over there.
to over here.
Yes.
So we get to the Windhelm.
Isn't... I think Mzulft is one of the ways you get into Blackreach.
That is
remember.
good, because that's what I want to do.
It might be one of the... Well, here's the thing. There's 5... You know, there's the 5 ruins that have a elevator to Blackreach, but only 1 or 2 of them are the actual way in if you haven't gotten in it yet. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's possibly one of the places we can take an elevator to Blackreach. And if it is, great. Only thing I remember about getting into Blackreach is that doing the Archmage's quest can lead you to a way to do it. So this could be.
I think it's the quest where you get the Crimson Nirnroot. Because there's Crimson Nirnroot down there.
Neat.
It's its own separate alchemic ingredient.
Well, yeah, it's red.
Exactly.
That makes it different.
Wow, so you know how I had that interview right before we started doing this?
Yeah.
They just got back to me and they want to do another one.
When?
I don't know, soon.
Okay, good.
I'll not right this instant, good God.
God, because I was slightly worried for a moment. It was like,
no, but
you again immediately.
No. But no, just like they already got back to me of like, hey, we want to schedule the next interview with you. What's your availability the next couple of days? And it's like, oh shit.
Oh
okay.
shit. Well,
I guess I made a good impression on you.
I guess so.
What was interesting is I got follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road, blah 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 blah. What's interesting is that I got a call from a recruiter about another job I applied to literally like 45 minutes before my actual my interview that I had already had scheduled. I was like, oh. So now I potentially have an interview to set up with that too. It's like, oh, this is what having options feels like.
God, I wish I knew what that felt like.
Oof. This is what having options feels like. This is what it feels like when people who actually value your experience talk to you.
Wow.
Wow.
So few of us get
I feel
that
so
opportunity.
Validated.
You should just enjoy it.
I will. I feel bad now, but I'm happy about it.
You should not feel bad about people valuing your skills and experience.
I know, but I feel like that. Bees! Get the bees!
Bees! I hear them!
I realized, oh wait.
Hello.
I don't think anybody else here has had this experience, and now I feel bad because I feel like I'm bragging. This is a bard.
You appear to be made of mercury, my dude!
That's because he has a stone skin on him.
No!
Oh.
Perform for my common man.
Hey, guess what? Okay, have him doing that while you
Alright, let's make a request of him and then I'll go to the wheel.
Traveler.
Yeah.
But of course. What would you like? Ysmir's blessing.
Oh, the Dragonborn's gonna be coming, alright?
Yeah.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero.
Right! Wheel!
Alright. Wheel of Suffering!
Push-ups again!
What do we get?
Push-ups again!
Aw, man. Lots of arms today. Today's arm day, y'all.
It's arms.
I return. It's my now. So, as we stay on the wheel of suffering, how are we all doing today? It's too bad I can't hide behind the podium and just manually spin the wheel.
No, I am the only one with control of the wheel. Only I may spin.
For your own sake.
Yes. For God's sakes, I could not allow. Oh, that's why they had stone skin on. They punched that wolf to death.
Combat.
Oh, hello, giant.
Giants?
Hey. Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna steer clear of the mammoths.
Just giants doing giant things.
Yeah, don't want giants to do giant things at me though. Seems unhealthy. What is that?
What is what?
That symbol. Top, in the center. On the compass. Don't know what that is.
Oh, the one in the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an orc stronghold.
Ah. Friendly?
Generally no.
Oh.
There's one down by Riften where like they'll be in danger and they'll be like, "Hey, can you help us?" And if you help them, they'll be buddies with you. But otherwise, orc strongholds do not like you.
Oh. But I like orcs.
Yeah, it's more just like these are the orcs who have decided not to live in the civilizations of Man and Mer.
Hello, horses.
Like they're not evil. They just
they just
don't
wanna,
trust you.
Don't trust me, which is, you know, fair. I wouldn't trust me.
Sir?
Whoa! Whoa! No!
That train just appeared out of fucking nowhere.
Die, Gordon! Die! I will kill you! You are not very useful!
I hope somebody clips that. That was really good. Just sudden train out of fucking nowhere.
There it is!
What's up, nerd?
Right, let me just get the right magic on for this one.
Oh yeah, the lightning.
Lightning.
Yes. Now you may be wondering, why lightning? Well, the reason is twofold. No, not stamina, magicka.
Oh, man. Oh, yes, it drains magicka, and the magic will use to fly, and the dead!
Yep. Well, it's not necessarily what they use to fly, but the magicka is what they use to shout.
Ah.
Bah!
The quicker! I see everything! I know everything!
I see everything, I know everything. Also because dragons generally have resistance to both fire and frost, regardless of what breath weapon they have.
Alright, bone, scales, an arrow, gold, and an arrow. Some arrows.
Nice, nice. What's up?
I don't even know what to say.
Hey,
what you got for sale?
Take a look.
You got a bear pelt. Cool.
She's got 19 gold.
Uh,
You're buying from her.
Yeah, I know. I want to buy these things.
Okay.
Uncooked leg.
Mmm.
Lockpicks.
Just put that right in your mouth.
Salt.
Worms and all.
Pelt. Uncooked venison.
Mmm. You're just buying her lunch offer.
Yeah.
Hi, kitten.
Sent you cookie.
I have a
has
kitten
clicked
now.
it.
Good.
I can't remember if these are used for anything. That's...
Horker meat?
Yeah.
You can use it to make horker stew.
Cool, let's get that. And the tusks don't... let's buy them anyway.
Mammoth tusks and horker tusks are mostly used for decorations in the Hearthfire homes.
Cool.
I think you can, depending on which drug, which of the like skooma drug mods you have installed, I know mammoth tusks can be powdered to turn into skooma.
I think I do have that mod.
Yeah. So mammoth tusks you can make into potent skooma. The yum yum.
Yeah.
Hi, kitten. I have one cat with me. She's good cat.
Yeah. Like many cats. They're good.
Like many cats.
Ooh, a glass sword. I can't sell that, it's too much. Hey, hunter, have these bows that are for hunting. Enjoy! Take this axe, which I don't need.
Yeah.
It may be dead now, but...
Hey, what have you got for sale?
Probably more shit.
Yeah, oh no, it's the same shit. But they have more gold, so I can sell shit. Oh no, they do have more shit.
They also have some...
They also
yeah,
have the
they do
shit
have more
I
shit.
sold them. The other one.
Hmm.
Alright, sure, whatever. Alright, sell you some more shit then. Oh yeah, I couldn't break this one down, so I might as well sell it. And a flawless ring. Well, I can't sell that anymore, it's too much. But that I can sell. And now 15. Damn it! Have this cloak. You'd probably like that.
Yeah.
Hunters love cloaks. You seem to be quite naked. I have these shoes. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna save. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Right.
That's the fun part about exploring the overworld in Skyrim, is that you forget to save, and then you die, and then it's like, oh, I lost like 3 hours of progress.
Great!
Oops. Now, I will state that if you are just exploring a map, and it's been at least 15 minutes since you changed maps for it to make an autosave out of, it will autosave the next time that you go into the, like, magic menu, or skills menu.
Yeah, Seti Cookie saves every 30 seconds. I do not blame you, I am usually that way. But I get distracted when I am streaming from doing that. Because I just want to entertain people. I just want people to feel good about my content.
It's true.
This is a big arch. Hello. It's a big arch.
Mm-hmm. I once used one of those arches in a fight with a dragon because I was massively outclassed by it. I basically just used it as cover and just ring around the rosy under the arch a bunch so that it couldn't bite me. It was very funny. Yeah. Some kind. That's a hole. That doesn't seem to do anything.
Hello? Dwarven storeroom? Wait. Mountain flat there. Yeah, this definitely looks like something we should go in.
Yeah. Who knows what prizes could be unlocked? Just dump out that entire box of cereal.
Yeah. Amazingly, inside this box of cereal was a load of cereal.
Wow!
Wow!
Exact same
Solid
price as
metal.
last time. Yeah, there's just a metric
Scrap
fuck ton of
metal.
scrap. If memory serves
pot.
correctly, there's a fuck ton of scrap.
Pot.
And it's all
Gyro.
delicious.
Metal.
That's the way back out.
Strut.
Yum 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 yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum,
A
yum,
lever.
yum, yum, yum.
Empty. Pot. Magic potion. Lockpicks. A pan. I'm taking all
Only
of it.
some of the scrap can be smelted for some reason. Well, we have a crafting mod for that.
Yeah, it can all be smelted now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Is there anything in there?
well, I'll go with the more difficult.
Where we'd be if the Dwemer were still around.
Probably with more public transport if the Dwemer was still around.
Yeah. Yeah, Pidmon, look up Complete Crafting Overhaul.
Yeah, that is
It is an incredibly wonderful mod.
Yeah, I have been using it for the first time during this playthrough, and I thoroughly love it. It
actually properly makes it so that you can scavenge materials out of basically anything. Like, if you have a piece of hide armor, you can use a tanning rack to get leather back out of it. If you have, like, if you have, useless metal items like forks and knives and shit, you can smelt them down into iron ingots and shit like
Woven
that.
battle axe of fire.
Yum yum yum! Oh, it's one of these
ingots.
places. It has that fragment.
Ethereum
Yum, yum,
shard.
Yeah.
And another door, which is also locked. And,
I think
and a
that's the
lighting arrow.
Oh,
Or is it texture
that's a
arrow?
texture area.
Oh, it's depending on which way I'm looking at it. If I don't move, it doesn't change.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a texture error. Anyway, yeah, no, like you can do that. You can do that. You can even smelt money into gold ingots if you really want.
Hey, we got.
Oh my god,
Clogs.
look at all this. Oh, it's so tasty.
Amulet of Julianos.
Delicious.
Delicious. Delicious, delicious.
Yum,
Oh,
yum,
even more.
yum, 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 yum.
Oh, this is tasty. Oh,
Yeah.
cogs, gears, big pieces of metal, and some bowls.
Yoink.
Yes, and now I'm going to unlock this door for no reason.
None whatsoever.
Also, that's Lydia's shield poking out through the door.
Don't worry about it.
I think she's trying to pry it open.
Yep. Cooking, no.
And I got pushed her out.
Yep, you're back here. You got valuable lockpicking experience.
I did. And I raided a shitload of stuff.
Yep. From a bunch of dead fuckers.
Now, Cookie, I am aware that everything can go in the butt. Not everything
doesn't mean it
should,
should
go in the butt.
You don't need to what everything in the butt.
Alright, now I need to go this way, because that's actually the way we need to go.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
A big steaming place.
Are you sure you're not back in a butt?
A dead adventurer.
An adventurer. Anyway. But anyway, yeah. No, it's a complete crafting overhaul. Extremely good A+ mod. It also makes crafting make a lot more sense in terms of material requirements.
Alright, key required. I think this is an elevator.
That's the elevator. That's the elevator in the back. Blackberry
Key
right there.
required.
Key required.
Do not have key. Must get key. We are also soon approaching a advertisement break.
Me.
Interesting. Question: Would you be opposed to giving us some red cap facts during that time?
Oh man, you're gonna put me on the spot like this?
I always put myself on the spot, so I'm gonna put you on the
It's
spot.
true, but you can also just bluster a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Fine.
Oh no, it's this guy.
In oculary.
What the
Sure. I like how the way his head just goes directly into the...
Key! Research. Alright, let's look at this research. Attendant Gavros. The Council has become aware of the lack of progress in your group's efforts. They are particularly displeased to learn that your specifications for the focusing crystal were completely incorrect, you nubbin. The entire Binders Conclave has worked tirelessly, and the Council is quite sure this new crystal will suit your needs. You are herewith entrusted to delivering the crystal to the site, completing your work, and delivering a full report to the Council with all possible haste. The Council trusts you will deliver the crystal to the Oculary personally, and that there will be no further complications, or I'll tan your fucking hide. First Adjunct Order.
Oh man. Oh, academia.
Well, that didn't tell us a damn thing.
It told you that there's a research project going on in here.
Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, we're about to head into an ad break.
Oh, we're waiting awkwardly for that to happen.
For that to happen, and then I'll do it. Hold on. Ads for all who aren't subscribers. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Alright. Hello. I'm here. It's Captain George in the warehouse, and I've still got a red cap on my shoulder. But I think the red cap has something to say to all of you. So I'm going to shut up.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, let me give you all a little bit of a red cap PSA. So, it is a bit of information and folklore that red caps have a potential weakness regarding our teeth. Now, I don't know where this comes from, given that a red cap's teeth are basically fucking invincible, considering that we use them to chew up literally anything. But the myth persists anyways, perhaps by people who are looking for some sort of weakness, such as the ability to punch a shark in the nose to make it drop you. Unfortunately for them, they're completely incorrect, and there is definitely no basis whatsoever for any of these rumors. Now, red cap teeth, because they have the interesting property of being completely fucking invincible, are highly sought after by many people who have things of a nature they want destroyed that they can't really process on their own, which means there's actually quite a lucrative market for red cap teeth. My teeth are not for sale.
All right. Well,
this has been a PSA. I don't know where the fuck that was going.
That's fine. I never know when I'm doing it. I just start and then it ends up somewhere, and I sometimes like U-turn in the middle of it and then just completely do something different. Yes, thank you, Senju Cookie, for gifting a sub to Uzi. I wonder if this is giving me enough subscriber points to actually add more emotes.
You can find out after the stream.
Yes, I can. I can find out afterwards. No, no, stop! Stop, Peg! No! No!
Thank you for reminding me, Pig.
No! Fine. Fine.
Nasty.
Fine. We'll keep
Listen,
the
it's
camera
okay.
spinning around the top of Matt while,
It's fine that I'm redeeming it right now because I suffer too.
Yeah, I don't mind that so much. You are also suffering. However, should the special stream come up, you are joining me.
Well, I mean, at this point, I'd have like an hour left to fuck around with that.
It's not happening. It wouldn't happen tonight.
Oh no.
It would be another
So
day.
basically, if the black bar happens and someone else is on stream, they have to do it with you.
I mean, only if they agree. I'm not going to force them.
No, there's a level 5 contract on it.
Okay, fine.
You
Let's
must
spin the
do it.
wheel.
Let's spin the wheel.
We are doing squats.
Squats? Okay, I'll be right back.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
Yeah, we're done at roughly the same time.
I'm back.
So we both. And the camera is spinning. And, you know, just look. Just look at him.
Look at him in all his glory.
Just look at him. What a magnificent creature.
I'm getting a bit in my head of like a Steve Irwin bit.
Oh, look at this out in the wild. Look at that. Look at them standing there in this Dwemer ruin.
Covered in Dwemer armor as protection and camouflage.
Why?
I'm not really doing a good Steve Irwin. Let's get a bit closer.
Look at that.
He's angry!
Look at that head, so bold and shiny. I don't just say he's beautiful because
he's you.
Because he's me. Like, he is just basically me. Just a little less rotund. But equally
hey, self-love
huge.
is important. Good, positive self-talk and self-love is important.
I have no problems with my appearance.
I know.
It's fine. PSA: if you're big, that's great. Who cares? If someone has a problem with you being big, that's their fucking problem. It's not yours.
Exactly. And if somebody tries to come to you with like diet advice, unsolicited diet advice, because they assume because you're big you hate yourself,
yeah, fuck
just
them.
remember, the only real diet advice you need: eat whatever you want, and if someone tries to tell you what to do with yourself, them too.
Yeah, eat them.
Just eat them.
And if you don't eat them, just, you know, commit violence upon them. Why not? Anyway.
Anyway, shall we continue?
In Minecraft. Yes. Yes, we shall
In
continue.
Skyrim.
They're staring at that door, which is not where we're going. This is where we're going.
Nope. Yeah. They wanted out.
Too bad.
Unfortunately for them. Out. Just huck your. That's not a valid steam pipe.
No,
there's a rock in the way.
Yeah, it's broken and there's a big rock. And then there's some more rocks.
You're just shoving your face right in the pipe thing and just like
look,
inhaling the steam.
Yeah, I need it to live.
It's true. You do have a combustion engine instead of a body.
I am steam powered. I am the engine ball. Anyway, let's get that and take everything, and I can melt it all down later.
Yeah. There was a thingy on the thing. Yeah. On that, yeah, right.
Yeah, you're right. A strap. I should make a Dwemer house when I make my house. It only feels right. That's a thing I can do.
I don't know if it is unless you have a mod house.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh no, I don't think he made it.
That's ominous.
I like how that bottle is just perfectly upright.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Yeah, Potion of Vigorous Magicus, no problem at all. Researcher, I'll take all your stuff.
Oh no. Oh, I don't think she made it.
I don't think she did. All of her blood fell out.
All of her blood fell out. Though I will state, she very obviously committed a problem, because she had a knife out when she is clearly a mage.
Yeah, and there was a Potion of Vigorous Magicka right next to them. Hello, robot!
So if memory serves correctly,
That's probably the wrong thing.
Well, actually, I think it's electricity is the best against these. Like, I know they have resistance to fire. I don't remember if they have resistance to frost.
And a gyro.
But I'm pretty sure electricity works really good
some
on them.
oil.
Thing. Some oil. Oh, hey, a light, refreshing beverage.
Delicious oil. They make
Okay, I would like to point.
work.
Hold on. That gear thing. Oh, okay. The gear thing that's next to you. I thought that thing that's in the front was just like hovering in the air. It is not.
It is not. No. Shame. Taking these parts. Ooh.
Too bad you can't take the big one.
Yeah, I'd love to. Nothing in it.
Look at that big old spittoon.
Ventilation. Because they have central air. Or equivalent. To be fair, I have to there's no such thing of that in this country, so I have to. If anybody wants to do that here, they have to buy their own conditioning.
Oh yeah.
It's not cheap because they're not really available that much.
Yeah, and I imagine that they're like just like it only works for one room.
Yeah, pretty much. Wow, I blew up. That had a soul gem in it.
Yeah.
And that had multiple soul gems in it.
Yummy. Yeah, a lot of the dwarven spiders have soul gems.
Hello.
Nice.
That's not ominous at all. Yeah, so I did. So yeah, I did buy a unit 1 year at a time during my when I was still working in retail, because the summers were getting so bad. Senji Cookie has gifted 4 subs. The Squid Punk. Hold on. I need to look.
Actually read those?
Yeah, hold on. It's all scrolled past me. Squid Punk, Linealverse, Linealverse? Oh, Lakis. Hey, Lakis. And, Pseudomuse. Well, that's 4 more subs. Damn. God, I might actually get paid soon. Holy shit. Might actually get my first pay.
Your first little paycheck from Twitch.
Yeah, except not a check, because fuck that.
Yeah, no.
I will say that the I know I've mentioned it on stream before, but I'm going to talk about it again because you'd always talk about how you get paid.
Yes.
The direct transfer rates are absolutely fine if you live in the US. If you don't, they're very bad.
Oh yeah, didn't you say it was like something like $10?
It's $5 out of every $50. Because they automatically send it to me when it's $50, but then they take $5 of it out.
Disgusting.
So yeah, 10% just disappears. If I lived in the US, it would be a lot less.
If you're in the US, it's something like...
I think it's like 25
I can tell you right now.
Cents, I think.
Yeah, it's like 25 cents.
Yeah. But
for $50.
But for, you know, me, Muggins here, living in Normal Island, where everything is definitely normal and not fucked up.
Where everything is definitely normal and nothing has ever gone wrong.
It's $5. But then so is every single other country in the world, apart from America.
America.
So in the US you still need to hit the $100 pay threshold. So not only...
Really? Because like I got paid at 50.
I think it is... No, I think it's being brought around on a trial basis.
Yeah, it is being... they're changing it from $100 to $50 on like a country by country basis. So, I mean, I was able to get my payment out with less than 100.
I mean, we're always capable of just going, hey, pay us. But, you know, for me, that's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I still lose $5.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do.
No, nothing at all. The only thing I can do to save any money from that is actually have them send checks to me. But then the amount taken
physical
off is
checks.
Yeah, physical checks. The only
have a drink
way then that I then lose $3 instead of $5.
Oh man, you get to keep an entire $2.
Right.
You could buy like a gas station coffee with that, maybe.
No. The Taurus Reaper!
Taurus Reaper. So big and so angry.
Soul captured! Wheat! Apples! I'm sure these are all fine. After being in here for centuries. I probably could buy a can of Monster with that in British prices. More Moonstone ore. Let's have it. Energy drinks are usually like £1 to £1.50. They can be higher though.
Most energy drinks are over $2 here. Yeah, well, it depends. It depends on where you go.
Well, you
and
always
what discounts you
where
have.
go.
Well, yeah, it just like I know that like if you have a like Bonds Club membership, energy drinks can be like $1 to $1.50.
Oh.
If you buy them in bulk.
I completely missed this dead person.
You were so enamored with ore that you entirely missed the dead person.
Yeah, I needed the moon shovel. Leather strips. Oh, salmon.
Salmon. I want salmon. Oh,
I do too.
I always want smoked salmon because it's so delicious.
I've got some. Oh, another dead researcher.
Another dead. I have zero self-control with
that
smoked salmon. It's a problem.
That person had a briar heart in a pouch.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, it is an alchemical ingredient, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it.
After this, we'll have to see if there's any more ingredients I need to eat. Messily. Hello.
Messily.
Hi.
Oh yes, this trap.
Yep. Oh. So when they're a fledgling, they can fly. But then they
metamorphose. They get chunky. Well, yeah, it's like ants. You know how when it's oh god, what's the word for it? Not mating season, but like there's a season where like ants will like start migrating. Like a bunch of ants will start migrating, and they'll like a bunch of male ones will grow wings and fly away to find other nests to cross-pollinate. Wheel of Suffering.
And I'm back
And
here!
then they shed their. Yeah, you're back here.
I've lost everything.
You haven't lost me.
I've lost everything.
Go do the Wheel of Suffering.
Yeah, okay.
Beam.
Bicycles.
Bicycles. All right. Well, I'm gonna be out for half an hour riding my bicycle.
All right.
All right. Goodbye. I'll be right back.
Cookie, you're all the people who are supposed to tell me to save. We discussed this.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm back too. Right. I'm just pointing out to Cookie that they're supposed to tell me to save. But they didn't. So it's their fault, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's my viewer's fault, not mine.
Exactly. Oh man, the legs ones are being brutal to me today because I did 11 miles of biking yesterday.
It's everyone's fault but mine.
Everything is always everyone's fault but yours.
Oh, that didn't happen last time. Oh,
it's because Miko stepped on the... Cheeky.
Ah, now Lydia stabbed Miko.
The stabbings will continue until morale improves.
Right, everyone, we're gonna do this again. I need a better destruction spell for this.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's still got a soul in it.
That's a little concerning.
You'd think so, but I'm not concerned. So what if someone's like stuck in eternal torment in a robot spider? Ain't me.
I mean, technically that's what happens to every single soul you soul trap.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
You're committing war crimes every day.
Yeah. But so's everyone else. War crimes are normalized.
Exactly. They've been normalized. Nobody thinks about the fact that that locket you're wearing is powered by the soul of a puppy.
Yeah. A particularly cute and lovely pup. Oh. Ow.
By the way, these boys will give you the shot.
They did? I'm no. I didn't do that last time. Oh, I didn't do any restoration last time, so I didn't level that skill. So now, if I get in trouble, I can level.
Exactly. It's like having a healing potion in your back pocket.
Also, there's a healing potion.
Definitely not a trap right there.
Yeah, definitely not. Don't even know how to open the...
Trap door. That's so kind of them to have put the trap trigger here, conveniently for you to disarm.
Yeah.
It was very kind of them.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that. Oh my god, is it just... No, it isn't. Okay. There we go. Alright. Neat. And actually, now I have a different direction I can go. I'm gonna save now. Okay. Alright. More spiders. Ah! Oh, there's still... 2 souls are still in there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Tide Shield of Waning Frost. Oh, Moonstone.
Moonstone, it's pretty.
Moonstone. Moonstone.
Pretty.
Yeah.
That's chunks of the moon you're taking.
Yeah, except it's not on
and the moon is the body of a dead god.
Hmm. I believe I've got a mod which takes us there.
Nice. But yeah, no, that's actual Skyrim facts for you as well.
Yeah. Space is weird. Which is fine. Space should be weird.
Exactly. The two moons are literally the sundered halves of a dead god. We see them as big moons because our minds can't process what they actually are.
The old you can't comprehend this what you see thing.
Yeah.
You can't comprehend the form of Gygas's attack.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at all this scrap.
Yeah, lovely scrap. Got some more scrap. Gyro. Definitely didn't spot that last time through here.
Neat.
Hello, spider.
You know, after these, you should probably save.
Yeah, probably.
Y'all, okay, lines of fire, y'all.
What?
Don't walk in front of lines of
Please
fire.
don't walk in front of all the friggin' lightning.
Save. Save your game.
You have there's a redeem for that, you know.
I know there's a redeem for that, but I'm also here with you.
Yeah, but if you
Here,
if you use
here.
Thank
So
you.
all ledgers are balanced.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't find the wizard's Briarheart and stuff this time. Was it still in here or was it further down? Let's check further down.
Might be.
Yeah, because there was another moonstone deposit and I haven't seen it yet. Oh, hello.
Hello. Speaking of moonstone.
Speaking of moonstone, I'll have this moonstone.
You mean to tell me someone got this moonstone?
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Something increased.
Is someone there?
Oh. Yeah, it was here. And there's the moonstone. Alright. Oh, that's a wooden bowl. Why did I take that? I don't care about wood. I can't melt down wood. Can you melt wood?
I'm sure if you heat it enough.
Like, in a specific way? Because just without setting it on fire.
I mean, if you heated it and kept it under significant enough pressure, maybe.
Cool. Shove.
I mean, that's how you get dry ice to actually be in liquid state. Keep it under pressure.
Oh, is there something else in there? Cheese!
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese! I keep forgetting I have the ability to do that. Oh, a Falmer here. Didn't notice
To
that
cheese
last
it.
time. Alright, a briar heart and some mushrooms. Ah, that's where I died. So I'm saving on my own this time. Alright.
Clunk.
Come on. This is nothing. Oh wow, that died real fast. Ah, there's the chorus.
Yep, the chorus.
Whoa. Lydia, stop physicsing rocks into you. Stop it.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
She should know how to exist in this environment.
Exactly.
She's a native. She knows how the laws of physics work here.
I mean, to be fair, to quote a
Posture
scientist...
check, you say?
Posture. To quote a scientist, we have all been victims of physics at one time or another.
Quite true. Saving.
Good idea.
Yeah, I'm being especially cautious in here now.
Because now you know.
Well, yeah, I fucked around and I found out.
Yeah?
No, I didn't comment on it, but ages back, Hank mentioned the Skyrim Together mod.
Yeah.
No!
No.
It's broken, it's very broken. And everything's
thing about
already broken.
Yeah. Here's the thing about Skyrim Together, is that, like, it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to have the same mods, but it's like, that just means that stuff won't show up to the other person.
Yeah.
And it potentially can get very bad and weird. Like, I recognize that people want a multiplayer Skyrim experience, but what they have right now is really not stable.
Oh, that was a soul still in there. Dog! Dog! Alright. What have we got? Metal.
Yum 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 yum.
Ingots.
Eat it all.
Yum yum. Pots. Yum yum yum. Gears. Yum 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 yum. There. Chests. Necklaces. Yum 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 yum. An amulet of Kynorth and an amulet of Stendar. And a sapphire. A pot. Pot. And that's that pot. Yeah.
Gear.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's everything. Pot.
Yay. Bye.
All right. We're done with that. We're looting that. God, I hope I can actually melt down these pots. Otherwise, I've just got a load of pots.
I don't know if you can melt down the pots, but we'll find out.
Yeah, if I can't, then, oh well, I'll just sell some pots. If I can, then great. Because are these pots metal?
I don't know if they count as scrap for the crafting overhaul mod. They might not. I've never tried.
Well, we're gonna find out once we get out of here. Oh, hello. That's definitely a trap. It's definitely gonna be shit in here.
Is someone...
Dog immediately sits on robot corpse.
Yeah, as is the dogs, right?
Mm. Oh, hello. I wonder how these stand up to me in the shuffle.
Probably not super well.
More stuff. Oh, another robot. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get this snow shovel on.
Oh, they don't. It doesn't seem to like it very much.
I think that was actually the dog. I think I missed both times.
Extremely powerful dog.
Oh yeah, the Miko is a powerful being. Surely without equal. For those of you who haven't been watching so far, the reason I can carry so much stuff is I gave myself a console command to overflow the limit of my carrying capacity, because carrying capacity is not fun. It's not a fun mechanic, so fuck it.
It's not a fun mechanic when it's very overly limited. It can be fine when it's like, okay, the means that I have to make this better are reasonable. The way Skyrim handles it is not very reasonable.
A battle axe. And some potions. And that's it. There's nothing else in here. Sucks. That doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Stuff. And there's an alchemy lab, which is not really what I'm after right now.
Oh, hey, there's more shit.
And
Yum,
more
yum,
shit.
yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
More shit, more shit.
Alright, got more shit, got more dwarven shit. More my dwarven shit now. This is literally what dwarves shit.
Literally.
Yeah, do they literally shit this stuff out? Is dwarven oil dwarf pee?
It is now. No wonder they're so good at mechanics.
Yeah, they shit metal and piss oil. Hello. Haha, too bad.
Bonk.
Too bad.
You got bonked.
Oh. Yeah, it did not like the shovel.
Did not like the shovel at all.
No. Oh, something else is here. Or
Oh?
not. Or not. I thought there was.
This is a big fighting arena, so there's gonna be stuff.
Yeah.
Probably waiting for you to get down.
Well, it failed to push me in. I somehow slipped between the levers.
Well lubricated.
Yeah, I am a
Slippery little
soft
steam-born
boy. Alright, here we go again.
Ooh, nice.
We're going again to the wheel. Just gonna save. We're going back! Jump jacks!
Jump jack.
Jump jack!
No, okay.
Fuck! I hit in the head by the ceiling fan.
Excuse me. I'm back.
Yes. I smacked my head with a ceiling fan.
Don't do that. It's not good for your health.
It's only very slightly higher than my head. I am tall.
Toll. T-O-L. Toll.
Yes. Just in case of you, those of you who like tall fellows, I am 6'2".
Jesus Christ. You are almost a full foot taller than me.
It means, unfortunately, I'm relegated to Big Spoon.
Nah.
Oh no, I'm perfectly fine with the alternative. Right.
Listen, anybody who won't big spoon you because you're big is a coward.
Agreed. I don't disagree at all. Senshi Cookie is apparently 6 foot. And is now off to do their own stream of Skyrim. Goodbye, Senshi
enjoy it, Cookie.
Enjoy playing Skyrim. We're not going to be too far behind you, I think. We've got like 1 hour left, I think.
About 30 minutes.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
The auto yeet button.
Okay.
For the record, I'm 5'3". I am tiny.
I know people like that. They are very fun to hug. Because I could just sort of crumple up around them like paper around a rock.
Exactly.
Also, I'm incredibly soft.
I feel like you're trying to put out an advertisement for free hugs.
Yeah, I am.
Good.
Anybody who wants to, that's fine.
Uh-oh, Falmer.
Falmer.
I get the feeling this is going to be going for quite a while.
Yeah, we're probably going to still be in here at the end of the stream.
That's fine.
I don't mind that. I like this place.
It's full of delicious treats.
It's full of steam.
Steam. Hello.
Alright, this one's fucked, but maybe there's some stuff.
Hello.
Yeah.
Always look behind piles of rubble, kids. You might find a treasure chest.
Yeah. Scrabble around dangerous, unstable piles of rubble. In Minecraft.
Exactly. You'll find delicious treats. You know, I have to say, it's very weird to me when you harvest a Falmer and you get anything other than 2 Falmer ears.
Yeah, I got 1. And also, it's still there.
Yeah, exactly.
Where did I take it from?
He had it in his pocket.
Okay.
Boilery, you say?
Boilery?
That sounds like a place where an engine-born would want to be.
Sentient Cookie, you can have a hug. Virtually, because unfortunately we are in completely different places.
Yay!
I've got so much stuff to melt down later, holy shit. Oh, this is good. Alright, take this. Why do they have so many pots and bowls everywhere?
Well, you know, you never know when you might need it for some gumbo.
I mean, yeah, okay. That's not wrong.
Is someone there?
Oh.
I don't know. Are they? Hello?
Falmer!
Oh, it's you fuckers.
You're all
honestly.
You're all dreadful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Honestly, if you actually know the lore behind the Falmer, it's like, wow.
Yeah, I am somewhat aware of what they're about.
Like, oh.
Kill
what
them.
happened to them.
Yeah, I mean, it's awful, but what they are now, I'm gonna kill them.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where it's just like, you have to wonder if it's like, you know, if they are ever going to remember what they were, or if they do remember and they're just not capable of engaging anymore.
Yeah, would quite likely be the case.
I have no mouth, and I must scream.
Nope. Nope. Something's around.
Hello?
An incredibly overcomplicated lamp? That's how you can tell whether a civilization has become decadent. The elaborateness of their lamps. I didn't just make that up.
I mean, are you saying that it's not... Are you saying that people aren't allowed to make things that look pretty?
I mean, they're allowed to make things that look pretty, but look at the fucking thing. Oh. Now this is nice.
It's cool. Gotta wonder how it's still burning.
Probably a soul in there. Yeah, now this...
I don't know, the Dwemer
this has a giant pedestal to have another one with another one and then a giant metal cage.
Listen, they had to have it arranged like that so that it would be a centerpiece of the room to avoid tantrum spirals. Where are you going?
I don't know.
I've gotten lost.
This way, I think.
Watching you. Yeah, there's shit on the ground if you go up that way.
Yeah,
so
there's
that
shit
must be
on the
right
ground.
way.
I haven't been here. I'm taking everything. Ah!
Hello? Greetings, sir. I see you live underground. Would you like to be completely surrounded by the earth? Would you like to become sustenance for the beetles and ants, sir?
Right, cup. Wow, I'm starting to find cutlery and crockery and shit. Cool. More than just these pots. Endless pots. I'm gonna say. Taking everything. I must steal it all.
Exactly. Your pockets are infinite, and so is your greed.
Am I correctly? Oh!
Hello?
A mage! Stop being a wizard! By becoming a corpse! Right, Lydia can handle that.
Well, see, that doesn't stop everyone. What about liches?
Let's get some stamina in there. I need to do more big hits. Okay, we've got a perk to use. What's happening in destruction here? Oh, hello. None of those sound good. Alright, what's going on in restoration? I've got 25. That needs...
I don't know.
Ah, it needs 40. Damn.
Damn.
Magic regenerates faster?
Damn. I didn't know that was a perk you could get in there.
Damn. I still need 30 restoration for that, but holy fuck.
Fuck, that's powerful. Well, you don't have to use the perk point right now if you don't want
or
to.
heal 150 points automatically if you fall below 10% health once a day.
Shit.
That's real good.
Damn,
Healing
that
spells
fucks.
heal more. Yeah, I think that's something I'll want. Wards recharge your magicka when hit with spells. All spells work better against undead. All spells.
All spells are more effective against undead.
Yeah, this is a tree I definitely want to explore. That's pretty
nuts. That's pretty good.
Smithing! Can I finally get... Yes! Right! Improved magical equipment. I've been waiting for that one.
Delicious. Oh no, he got shot in what would be his eye. If he still had one.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Well, it's unfortunate for him, but he is no longer alive.
That is perhaps the more immediately important fact.
Yeah. Being shot in the eye is less important than are you alive? Ooh, more stuff. A big poison. Well, I suppose that will still be poisonous. Ooh. Cool.
Drink some water.
Alright, that was all that was in here, but hey, I got more lockpick experience. Whatever. It's cool. Balls! That goes somewhere. This goes here, okay. Oh, but both of them go somewhere. Okay. Well, good adventurers always go left. And sometimes good adventurers find absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Well, I'm
It's
glad.
unfortunate.
I'm glad the one that I found first was
Hold
the
on,
one with nothing
back.
in it.
Back on the floor. Do the dinosaur. There was a thing behind you. Oh, okay. I thought that was like a strut or something.
Oh,
that you
yeah,
missed.
no, I don't blame you. The legs kind of everywhere, and legs and oil and bits.
Bits. Oh, what an ominous hole with a hip bone.
And a bit of chorus shell?
Yeah, like the tip of the butt or something.
Kind of looks like a
that.
seti eel.
A little bit.
Oh yeah, save it. Going into
Mildly important.
Yeah, I probably should do that. Hello. Oh! Good thing I saved.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, it was. Alright, let's try that again, except this time with something else.
This time, not that.
Yeah. How about that? That wasn't so good. Ah, it's not working so well. Try something else. Oh, jeez! Thank you,
Well.
Pete. Thank you, dog.
Dog.
Alright, let's get some healing. can always do with more restoration. Alright. That was dangerous. Ooh!
Ooh!
Mining!
Yum.
I love mining.
The children yearn for the mines.
Not bad. Ah! Ah. It wasn't even the dog. It was just a ledge. Wow, Miko, you've become a unicorn!
Oh no! Oh, it's a lightning off. You should be able to beam struggle when that happens.
That would be cool. That's why they won't do it. Ow. Running. Sorry, dog. Egg.
Egg.
Egg. There will never be egg redeems here.
Good.
I value my audience.
This is an egg-free zone.
You may say the word egg, but this will cause nothing in particular to happen. Two directions. One direction. This one had mine.
Exactly. It was the correct direction.
Yeah. Ooh, a garnet. Oh, we got 3 minutes till an ad. Let's see what I can get done just before then. Ooh. Mushrooms. They're very trustworthy when they glow in the dark. They're definitely fine.
What was that?
Ouchie. Ice hurts. I'll be honest, it's always kind of, like, been weird to me how little clothing the Falmer all wear. It's like,
yeah,
aren't you
they're down
cold?
in caves. Shit.
You're down in caves in fucking Skyrim. Aren't you cold?
Actually, to be fair, I've been in the north.
Jeez.
I've been in the north of England. I know how little clothing you can get away with if you're used to it.
I suppose.
Oh, wait, what? Hold on. What was that?
What was what?
Staff of the Flame Atronach. They had that.
Yeah.
Didn't use
and they
it.
didn't use it.
I guess that's why they're dead.
Yep.
What a shame. Not really.
Their loss is your gain.
Mm. Their loss of life is my gain of a staff. Egg.
Egg.
Found my sword, found my sword. Alright, we're about to have an advert. We're about to go into the lighthouse dimension.
The lighthouse dimension. Blah, 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 blah.
I wonder if I can get a sort of wibbly transition for that. That'd be nice.
Probably.
Oh, it just decided not to do it at all. Oh no, there we go. Alright. It was a bit of a fake out there. It said it was going to do an ad. It said it was going to do an ad in an hour, but now it's doing it. Okay. Well, it's once again me here, Captain George, in the lighthouse of Fears and Majesties. Now, what is there to fear in this lighthouse? I'll have you ask me. You must ask me that.
What is there to fear in the lighthouse?
Me! I'm very dangerous. I have had many years of learning how to be dangerous. I took a master's in dangerousness. It was a...
But is it your middle name?
It was an arts degree. Which is perfectly valid. And it might have been from Coney Island College. But never mind.
Oh yes, Coney Island College. Nothing like good old cock.
Yep, nothing like cock. You put caulk in all those windows and things and seal them up. Yeah, nothing wrong with caulk. Anyway, we've completely sidetracked from anything I was going to say, and the time is up. Goodbye. Alright, we're back.
I've ruined everything once again.
It doesn't matter. The time was filled, and that's all that matters.
I suppose.
That's all that matters is that absolutely nothing of consequence happened while the adverts were going on. And therefore, I've cheated everyone of their subscription money.
What was that?
What was that?
What was it? Oh, some mushrooms, that's what it is.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew this, but you've been poisoned.
Oh, have I? How interesting. Oh well. Eggs? It doesn't say what these are eggs. Oh, they're chorus eggs.
Yeah, they're
just
chorus
says
eggs.
egg sack, and I'm like, what eggs?
Egg.
Egg. Alright. Aha! A direction.
Aha!
And we're back in ruins again.
Yay! I will point out it is
we've got
like
almost
3:25 at this point.
Yeah, we've got almost no time left. What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Die. Stop hitting my dog.
Good evening, gentlemen.
And Miko teleported to the other side of the room. Alright, let's quickly eat a potion of magicka so I can heal myself and get experience. Yes! Experience! Okay, done. Do. I'll just loot this next room and then.
Those things are 25 pounds. What yeeted it?
I think it was Miko.
Miko's
well, we already knew
incredibly
Miko
strong
was
and
powerful. We already knew Miko was powerful.
Yep.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Do it good.
Ah! 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 We have a chest with a circlet and a key and a skeleton with some gold and a book that increased our alteration.
The Lunar Lorcan. Jeez.
And that's all that's in here. Let's just see if there's anything I need to devour.
Just real quick.
Yeah. Ah! There's one.
Briarheart.
Briarheart. Alright.
No.
Hold on.
Delicious.
What?
Chorus Hunter antennae.
Okay.
Crunchy.
Oh, it bites on the way down.
It's the food that bites you back. Yep,
we're done.
Alright.
We've got them all. We've ate them all. I don't know what just happened.
That was
me eating the things.
Yeah, it was you eating the things.
It was me eating the heart and antlers. Okay. Right. Save this. And then
we very certainly went places and did things.
We did. We did that indeed. Please let me get to OBS so I can...
No.
Thank you. Right. Okay. Well, that was a good laugh. It's been a little bit. It's been 2 weeks since we did that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
It was nice.
It was nice. It was refreshing. Just a bit of fucking around and finding things and dying a lot.
Fucking around and finding out.
Yeah, we found out how those things are dangerous and will kill me. Alright. Hopefully this will happen again next week. If not, I always can come up with something. Now, I did say we would follow Sentient Cookie in their wake. We're going to.
That is exactly what we're going to go do. We're going to go say hello to Cookie.
We're going to say hello to Cookie. And Stream Deck is crashing. Let's try this
good.
again.
Of course. Right now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, no, it's deciding not to do it. That's lovely. Ah, there we go. I just tried it again, and then it was fine. Alright. Yeah, Yeah, we can make funny noises. This is the height of comedy.
It's true. That you hear that's the sound of viewer number going up.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're done, I think. Let's head over there.
We've done what we came here to do.
Yeah, we haven't. Well, I came here to find a train and I've yet to do that. But I've only done that. Only one session of Skyrim and we found one. So,
I'm sure we'll find more as we follow our nose.
Yeah. We're getting closer. Alright. I'm just gonna press the button.
Yeah.
Before anybody can press
Away we go.
button.
Exactly. Let's just go.
We're going.